back to the homestead. Well, I've got my helpers here, our Great Pyrenees dogs, and we are, I'm going to do a quick little video showing what you can expect when you buy trees or plants in like a mail order situation. So there's a lot of nurseries across the country and the world for that matter that ship trees, shrubs, garden plants, whatever, all the above. I have talked in other videos about my favorite nursery is Stark Bros. They are in Missouri, and they are America's oldest continuous operating nursery. They're awesome. Wonderful customer service, a 1-year guarantee on every product you buy. So if it dies in that 1 year, you just have to like take a picture showing it's dead and copy of your receipt, and they will send you a replacement or give you a credit. So I've got an order here, and I don't even remember what I ordered. But this is what you can expect. Now, obviously, the boxes vary depending on what you've purchased. So this is a pretty decent sized box. It's not really heavy, but it's just big. So let's break into this thing and see what I got. This is one of several orders I've already gotten this year, but I thought I'd do a little video showing, because if you're like me, the first time I bought trees online and had them shipped to my house, I was a little reluctant, and I kind of thought, that just doesn't sound like it's going to work out. But they do a fantastic job. You can see this is packed in here in a way that will protect the plant. So obviously we've got kind of a second row of cardboard here. I should probably get a box knife or something, but we'll just make this work. So this is actually a potted tree, and it comes obviously in the pot. It does have soil on the root ball. It's wrapped in plastic. I can already see there's plenty of moisture in there still, even though it's been very, very hot for end of March here in Oklahoma. This is a Stark Emerald Spiral colonnade apple. So this is an apple tree, and it is they're either called an urban apple or a columnar apple. So this thing may get 12, 15 foot tall at the max, but it's only going to get 3 foot, 4 foot wide. So I don't know how they've bred the plant to do that, but I've already got this is actually a replacement for in the garden. And if you remember earlier videos, I've got 2 rows of these columnar apple trees in my garden, and they're just intermingled in the middle of the garden, and it kind of gives a nice, partial occasional shade throughout the heat of the summer for the garden plants as the sun traverses across the sky in the middle of the summer. So like I said, this one is in a pot. It's got the plastic. The dirt's not going to fall out because it's wrapped around here nice and tight. Good to go. We'll set that one aside, and we'll look at this next one. Now that one looked like it was still dormant. It didn't have any buds or anything on it, which is the best. That's kind of what you want if you have an option. This is going to be the same thing. It's a potted tree, and this is a Red Haven peach semi-dwarf. So this is actually also a replacement for an old peach tree in our garden that it was so far past its prime and was just kind of dying limb by limb, and so I cut it out last fall. So looking good. This one actually has some leaf buds coming there, breaking. Set that one aside. Now this one looks like it is a bare root tree. So what we got is just a big plastic bag, and we've got, now this is shredded up newspaper and I don't know, all kinds of paper, and it's moist, it's got moisture on it, and it was wrapped around these roots. Well, these things are super thorny. These are gooseberries. So both bare root gooseberry, shrubs. This produces a nice little fruit. And like I said, we're dormant on these still. So you can ship these bare root. These are still, the roots are still moist. You just don't want them to dry out. Until I pick out my place in my orchard that I want to plant these, I'm going to heel these in to just a bed in my high tunnel, and that'll just assure that the roots stay moist, and if it does start to leaf out and come out of dormancy, you know, it's going to be in some dirt. You could do that, or you could, you know, if I didn't think I was going to plant these anytime soon, I would probably pot them up in like a nursery tree pot, you know, maybe a 3 or maybe even a 5 gallon, and just let these things grow maybe all this whole year, and then plant them late fall. That would probably be best. So depending on what you're going to do with them, depending on when they get shipped, those are just a few different options. So it looks like that's all we have in this box. The trees also can come bare root, but every box I've ever gotten, and I've ordered these for years this way, I've been very, very, very happy with. So this just gives you an idea of what your package or box will look like when it comes in the mail when you order plants online, trees, shrubs. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys on the next video.